Who else has another question? Who else has a question to ask? So that I can put all of them together and answer them. Oh, Lord Jesus, thank you. Yes. Hello. Yes.
So it seems we are okay for now. So if we can start with the
No, sir.
Mr. Bless question.
Sir.
Yes, Emmanuel.
Yeah, sorry, please. When you are done with Blair's question, kindly give a little explanation on the Nash equilibrium again for me.
Nash equilibrium. To Nash yourself. Okay. Who else? Okay, thank you. Guys, hold on. Let me put on set. Oh. Bless says you want further clarification on the position or the solution for. Okay, I'll share the screen very soon. Bless, can you see my screen? Bless. Where is he? I can see you in the classroom. Unmute yourself and talk. Bless.
Yes.
Can you see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Phew, Alandiba. No, this is it. We are looking at rival. How to identify a dominant strategy. Okay. So this is how you go about it. This is rival. So in terms of rows and columns, you have rival passing this way. This side, you see the arrow. This rival is passing, and then again, this is where rival is passing. So rival is what? Columns. And then you have the rows, the row, and for what? U. See this one, the rows for you, like this. Okay. So if you take rival and his strategy, he has two strategies: advertise or don't advertise. Now, if rival advertises, What are his cash flows? Bless.
No, sir.
If rival
Please come
advertise,
again with your.
if this is the question. If rival advertises, what are his cash flows?
So if hello.
Yes.
So please, are you asking of the figure if your rival advertise?
Yes. What are his cash flows?
Oh, okay. So if my rival advertises, his cash flows will be $5 million and or $3 million.
Say it again.
$3 million.
Say it again. I didn't get you.
$5 million or $3 million.
Good. Thank you. Now, these two figures, 5 million and 3 million, which one is the least? Bless. Which one is the least?
So the least is $3 million.
Okay. So what it means is that if rival advertises, at least he will get 3 million. If rival advertise for nothing at all, if for nothing at all, he will get what? 3
$3
million.
million.
Therefore, he's guaranteed 3 million. Is that okay?
That's okay.
Good. What about if he doesn't? The second,
If he doesn't, he's having $3 million or $4 million.
which one is the least?
The least is $3 million.
Good. So if for nothing at all, you get 3 million. So the
Okay.
least you will get if he doesn't is 3 million. So he's guaranteed 3 million. Please, is that okay?
That's okay.
Good. When you are finished, then you compare the two strategies, the guarantee figures for the two strategies, so that you know which of the strategies you should adopt. And now when we compare these two figures, under advertise is guaranteed 3 million. Under don't advertise is guaranteed 3 million. Okay. So if that is the case, the two figures are the same. 3 million and another 3 million. Which one of them dominates? Bless.
None.
Okay. So there's no dominant. None of them dominate the other. So there's no dominant strategy. None of them dominate the other. So there's no what?
Dominant
Dominant
strategy.
strategy.
So I was going through yesterday night and I got confused with the figures when he advertises with whether or not we are saying that when he advertises he's going to have $5 million or $3 million. So I thought if for nothing at all, if he advertises he's getting $5 million, is that not a guaranteed
No.
amount if we advertise?
If you advertise, it's not guaranteed 5 million.
Okay.
If you advertise, he's not guaranteed 5 million. You see, let me give you an example. I want to give you an example. Let me give you this. You know that your exams, the main exam is how many figures? The main exam is what percentage?
That's 100.
The main exam,
60%.
60%. And what is a continuous assessment? Bless.
40.
40. Good. So let's assume that you took part in the exercises and then the business news, and then you got 40%. So before you enter the exams room, what figure are you guaranteed? What
40.
figure do you have? Are you guaranteed 40 or 60? Bless, where is he? Bless.
No, sir. Say 40.
Before you enter the exams, you are guaranteed what? 40. You are not guaranteed 60. What it means is that the exams that you are going to write, at least you get what? At the end of the day, at least you get 40% because you already have 40 with you. You have done the exercises, you have done the assignment, and you have seen your score that you have 40. So at least you can get 40. Meaning, if they publish the results, if for nothing at all, you can get what? Where is Bless?
40, sir.
You can get 40. You see, in when you say at least, what it means that if for nothing at all, you get this one. So I want to give another example. Mhm. For somebody to become a president of Ghana, what is the figure you're supposed to get? At
50
least,
plus 1.
at least 50 plus 1. Do you understand the meaning of at least? He's not supposed to get 50 plus 1. No. He's supposed to get what? At least 50 plus 1. Do you understand me?
Yes, sir.
What it means is that any figure above 50 plus 1 is okay. Any figure above 50 plus 1 is okay. But what will guarantee that you have won the election is that you should get what? At least 50 plus 1. So the guarantee figure is 50 plus 1. If you don't get that figure, you have not won. I mean, if you get below it, you have not won the election. So when you say at least, it means that it's a starting point. It's a starting point of whatever you are considering. So these figures on the board, if you advertise, you're not going to get 5. Rival. If rival advertises, he's not guaranteed 5. No, he's guaranteed 3. What it means is that if he's lucky, he can get 5. But if for nothing at all, he will get 3. Let me take it again. If rival advertise, he's guaranteed 3. What it means is that if for nothing at all, even if he fails, he will get 3. But if he's lucky, he will get 5. Now, our focus is not on the luck aspect. Our focus is analyzing it from what you are guaranteed. As for the if you are lucky figures, is open to what do you call it? What your opponent will do. The figure concerning if you are lucky, for example, if you are lucky, you will get 5. That luck means that you get that depending upon what your opponent will do. You see? So if I say if you are lucky, what it means is that is dependent upon what your opponent will do. But when you say you are guaranteed, that one is not, it does not depend upon what the opponent will do. Well, the figure that you are guaranteed is not dependent on what the opponent will do. It depends upon on your own what actions. So what you are guaranteed is from your own actions. But the figure that if you are lucky you will get, it means that it depends upon somebody doing something to favor you, doing something that may cross your path. Doing something that may cross your path. Then that will if you are lucky, one will come. But you see, that's why it's if you are lucky. It means that it is what? Dependent on what your opponent will do. That is one, that's why you say that one is what? A conditional thing. It depends upon the condition of your other opponent. So that is, you don't do the analysis based upon that one, because that one is open for interpretation. I mean, it's dependent upon somebody doing something to favor you or doing something that may cross your path. For example, if you're going to play football, Ghanaians, they like doing that, especially the calculation of the points for the qualifying series for the other African Cup, or what is the name? What kind is the World Cup? The points. You see, if you win, you are guaranteed participation. If you win, you are guaranteed 3 points. You win again. How many teams are in the African Cup? They have finished the qualifying series. Ghana did not qualify. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Why is it that Ghana did not qualify? Because Ghana did not win their matches. That's why Ghana did not qualify. So, but you got to a point, then people started doing calculation. Oh, that if these 2 teams draw, then Ghana will qualify. You see, what it means that the qualification of Ghana is dependent upon somebody's what action. That one you are not guaranteed. That one you are not guaranteed because it's dependent upon your opponent's actions. So the figures here too, there's one that is dependent upon your own action. It is within your own control. That's what you are guaranteed. And that is the least. That's what you are guaranteed. Now, the other figure, it depends upon what the figure I call, if you are lucky. It depends upon somebody maybe crossing your path. Then maybe if you are lucky, you get that one. So when you are doing the analysis, please don't put your eyes on if you are lucky figures. No. The analysis should be based upon what? The guaranteed figures. The guaranteed figure means that it is within your own control, within your own power to have control over that figure. So you don't look at 5. Don't say that why don't I say I'm guaranteed 5? No, you are not guaranteed 5. You are guaranteed the least. Meaning these 2 figures, if for nothing at all, you get 3. If for nothing at all, you get the least. So at least you get 3. So you are guaranteed the least. So you write it down. Then you come to The second one. If you don't advertise, you have 3 or 4. Again, you are guaranteed 3, the least. Then you do the analysis between the two strategies, the green and then the purple. They are all 3. So none of them dominates. None of them dominate. And this is what you call worst case scenario. You are in your worst case scenario. You don't have a dominant strategy. Okay, if that is the case, what it means is that these 2 figures, the 2 guarantee figures, are of no consequences. Listen carefully. There's a lawyer in your class. When, Mr. Lawyer, when they say that something is of no consequences, what does it mean? It has no bearing whatsoever on the choice, because none of them dominate. You see, because none of them dominate, it has no bearing. It has no consequences whatsoever on the choice that you make. So you are in the worst case scenario. And that is why if you're in the worst case scenario, then you say that, okay, then I want to advertise, because look at it, this is common sense. The 2 figures, the 2 guarantee figures are the same. So more or less, they are 0. They have no consequences. If they have no consequences, then common sense will tell you that I want to advertise. Because in any case, if I advertise if for nothing at all, I'll get 3. If I advertise, if for nothing at all, I'll get 3. But if I'm lucky, I'll get 5. Good. So I put it there. Then I come here and say that, okay, if I don't advertise, if for nothing at all, I'll get 3. But if I'm lucky, I'll get 4. Since if I'm lucky figure is greater here, is 5 than the 4 here, then you advertise, because the 2 ends, the 2 guarantee figures have no consequences whatsoever on the decision. So more or less now you are becoming adventurous, like how do I put it? You want to venture into a risk-loving venture. You want to venture into a risky thing by saying that, okay, since the 2 ends are the same, I'll go for the one that if I'm lucky, I'll get a higher figure. You see, so you choose that one. You advertise. That's why you're saying that it will give you the highest in your worst case scenario. That's a secure strategy. It will give you a higher value in the worst case scenario. And you all can see that 5 is higher than 4. So because 5 will give you is better than 4, you choose that one. Because this is a worst case scenario. And once the worst case scenario, you choose the one that will give you the highest, which is 5 as against 4. So you choose that one, the 5. So once again, know that you use the guarantee figures to determine either you have a dominant strategy or not. If the guarantee figures are the same, then you don't have a dominant strategy. None of them dominates. So you have to look for your secure strategy. And for the secure strategy, you choose the one that will give you the highest in this worst case scenario. That is the good among the unfortunate situation. You see, the good outcome among the unfortunate situation. That's what you choose. And the good outcome among this unfortunate situation is 5 as against 4. Bless.
Yes, sir.
Where is the bless?
So I'm here.
Is that okay now?
Very well, sir. Thank you.
Good. I'll give you a book. You read it for more ideas.
Yes, sir.
It's a big book, but take your time and read it. You can use it for your PhD when you're doing. Remember, game theory is a course. Like you are doing this course, you call it, what is the name? Regulatory governance. So what we are doing is just the introduction. I've not taken you into the into the higher levels. And my intention is not to take you into the higher levels. My intention is just to introduce you to, for you to understand that these are things that are done in corporate institutions, and that if you are a regulator, you should have knowledge about it. You should indeed go sponsor some of your employees to go and learn more, get a degree in game theory, so that when they come, they will be able to help the organization or the regulatory authority to manage the or regulate the institutions under it better. So the intention is to introduce you to it. I have no intention of going to the other difficult aspects. No. Okay. These guys do it. The MSc students who are doing corporate strategy, they do it. Even when you ask more questions, then they'll be crying. So I don't have any intention of taking you to the realms of the mathematical ones, just the introduction. Now look on the board. All of you do this one. When you finish, you scan and send it to me. This now you're going to do the question. The last question is not part of it. The last question I have not taught you, this one. But if you are able to try it, good for you. This one, we shall do it probably next week. It's repeated games. The last question, this F, it comes on the repeated game. But the rest, we have done it. So I'm giving it to you. Do it now. When you finish, scan and send it to me. Then when we then will go over it. I'll use it to grade you. So please put your details on the sheet which you use to scan it. Start work. I'm giving you, how many minutes should I give you? 15 minutes. 15 minutes is fine. So start work. It is now 12:15. So what it means is that 12:30 it should be done. Then we go for break. When we come back, we go through other things. So start work.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Yeah, please, sorry, I'm sorry to take you back. Yesterday, I had an emergency, so I joined the class, but then couldn't participate. So this thing I'm seeing is new to me. I don't know.
It's good that it's new to you. Bernardo, Papue.
Yes, sir, Papu.
Papu, okay. It's fine. You try it. Whatever you can do, try it. When you finish, you all do it together. When we are doing it together, then you learn with us. Is that okay?
Okay, sir.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Yeah. Sorry.
How are we sending it? Are we posting it here or I don't
Yes. Yes, you are posting it here.
know.
You post it in the chat room, I'll download it. Is that okay?
Okay.
So really, we are cracking our brains.
Yeah, that's very good. That's exactly what you're supposed to do.
Yes. So you give marks to you for those that are who try, not necessarily getting it right.
Yeah, when you do an exercise, the intention is to get a score, to try it and get a score. Mhm. Mhm. Mm. I've touched it. I can't download it. Grace Oman boy. Where is she now? Mama Dokono.
Say I'm here.
You are the one called Mama Dokono.
He said no.
So why did you respond? I just I'm trying to find out where she is after seeing your name. God gone are the olden days by the fireside. Mary Abena, why did you send me twice?
Please, I sent only once.
You sure? And then
Yes,
feed
sir.
out. Hey, Montumbo, Demoye. I didn't fry from any so. Then I'm way. Montumbo. Hega. I've downloaded your work. Hega, the way you have named your work, the file name, you just let me rename it properly. I'm going to add your name. The best way is to use your name and then your ID. If you say regulatory,
Okay, I'll rename it.
Joyce, how you name your work? Joyce. I've downloaded your work. I've downloaded Hagar Hussein Fadilu. I've downloaded your work. Accra people, you're doing well. Hussein, you have two of them. Which one is which? Auntie Hussein, Ebema.
Well, the first one is the same. It's the same work, sir. Sorry,
Do
I'll
you know
delete
that?
one. Sorry, I'll delete one. I'll delete one.
Do you are one of the guys who have been sending emails double.
No, Pacho, my mistake, Pacho Mega. It's made delete immediately.
What is your name?
Joyce
What is
MFA climbing.
You have looked at somebody's work now. You are saying that you have made a mistake. How do you know that yours is a mistake? How do you know yours is a mistake? Aboti, I've downloaded your work. Vanessa. Terence Aboti. Okay, that is nice. Those who have not done it, I don't know when you do it. I'm going to share one of them. Who volunteered that I should share his or her work? Let me see. Let him go and open them. Yeah. What are you, buddy man? Vanessa, can I share your work?
No, please.
Okay, I will share it. You tap it. You didn't use your hand.
Okay.
Or sharing levels. So I'm sharing it. Vanessa, I'm sharing your work, Because you said no, sir, I'm sharing it. Your work is on this. Now, Benza, what is your name and what is your ID? How do I grade you?
I put my ID down on the left side.
Okay, let me check. Okay. Vanessa, explain it. I've shared it. It's on the screen. Those of you who are not saying it, I will not take it again. No. Yeah, I said stop work. Now I'm sharing somebody's work. You are not sending your work. So I want to So I'm not going to download those ones you are just sending.
Doc, please, I think people are having difficulty in sharing the thing using the
Madam.
So I'm even
Yeah,
helping
so
someone.
Don't give them that
we
is
don't know
the
how
waste
to do it. Technology.
I'm assisting
Who-
You
someone
say,
now.
please, we're unable to send. No, I'm done with mine, but sending it is the challenge.
Please check the
Hey.
down in the chat box.
Same here.
You
Same here.
see T, you see an emoji face, and then the next one is file. When you click on the file, then you attach. That is
But
if
even you can just, without even click on file, you can just put it in the chat room. It will come.
you can also drag and put it in.
Yes, you can drag and drop in the chat room. Vanessa, you can continue.
Okay. So the first thing I did was to write the players down. That's you and the rival. And the strategies that I identified in the question was a high charge and a low charge. Then in the table, the strategies I put down there. So for the high charge, I started with you, the figure for you before the rival. So $3 and $3 for both you and then the rival. And then for the low charge, yes, everything is there. So that's the first question.
Madam,
Yes.
take your time and talk. Nobody is putting pressure on you, eh? No,
Okay.
what is the key to your game? What is your key?
Um, my key is to
What,
find the
what is the
dom-
key to the game? Mm-hmm.
is to find the dominant strategy that each player has to use. So I just listed what was in the question. I brought it out in figures and put it in the table.
When I say the key, when I say the key, for example, the first number is for which player?
Oh, okay. So I started with you before the rival. So that's how each um figure in each cell is. It starts with you before the rival.
So the first figure is for you.
Yes.
Okay, continue.
And um for the B part of the question, you have to find the dominant strategy for you. So I put the high charge there, and for you, the high charge is $3 and $3 and -$5. -5 because if you should charge high and then the rival charges low, then it goes against you. And for the low charge also, $5 or $0. That's because if it happens that you and the rival charge low, that means you get no profit at all. And the guarantee is $0. The reason is that the guarantee is always the least figure. After outlining the strategies and the figures down, the guarantee is always the least figure. So in this, the least figure is $0. Now, $0 dominates the -5 because it's better to not gain anything than be at a loss of $5. Hence, the strategy for the dominant strategy used for the U player is low charge.
Thank you.
And
don't worry, just take it easy, eh?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And for the identification of the rival, the dominant strategy, it's also the high charge, that's $3 or -$5. The reason is still the same as before, as I explained. If it happens that the U charges lower than the rival, you be at a loss of $5. And then the low charge also is $5 or 0. Now, when you look at the guarantee, as I explained, the guarantee is always the least figure. So when you look at the guarantee over here, it's $0. And so $0 dominates -$5. And it's also because it's better to not gain anything than to lose money of $5. Hence, the rival also has a dominant strategy to charge less. And for the Nash equilibrium is to charge less and charge less, semicolon, charge less. And the payoffs is $0, semicolon, $0.
Okay. Where's the other question?
The last question you said we shouldn't answer.
No, not the last one. The last but one.
Oh. I think I didn't answer.
Okay. You've done well, yeah?
Thank you.
Thank you very, very much. Anybody with a challenge? Anybody with a question? That one Vanessa to answer.
Yeah, hello, sir.
Okay, Emmanuel.
Yeah, sorry, I wanted to understand the Nash equilibrium. I'm not able to get that particular aspect of it.
I remember you asked me at the beginning. Sorry, oh.
Yes, sir.
I forgot to answer you. Okay, that's fine. So the Nash, Mary Abena Boachi, your hand is up.
I just wanted Vanessa to help me quite understand why you and rival both have a dominant strategy.
Okay, that's a good question.
So in the question,
Vanessa, I will come to you. Let me explain the Nash equilibrium to Emmanuel, so I don't forget again.
okay.
The Nash equilibrium. You know, Nash is a human being's name, eh? The guy who designed the game is called Nash.
Oh, okay.
I think he won a Nobel Prize for it. Games are, as I said yesterday, it's a powerful tool for strategic thinking. I'm just introducing you to it. If you are interested in it, you can take it up, go to YouTube, learn more, and then go to MIT and do a degree in game theory. And then you use it on the stock market. How you can use it to make gains. Now, Emmanuel, the Nash equilibrium is the meeting point where the two parties will meet. Is a Nash equilibrium. You know, equilibrium means where the two demand and supply. When is the equilibrium point? Where the two of them will meet. Where demand will meet supply. Where the market will clear. It's equilibrium point. So the same thing in the game, we have Nash equilibrium this side. You see this U is having a dominant strategy of charging low price. So you move from this side. You see this movement. You will be this side. You see it will have a dominant strategy. So if U is moving this side, this row, low price, charging low price. And then rival, you see, also has a dominant strategy of low price. Vanessa, please look at your writings, please. This is also low price. The two of them have a dominant strategy of low price, low price. It means that when I say your dominant strategy, your best strategy. So you are choosing low price. Your rival is also choosing low price. So just as I said, you is passing this road, is working on this road.
Yes,
Working
sir.
on this road. And if you is working on this road, let's assume I highlight it this way. And then rival is also working on this road. That is to say, also charging low price, working on this road. And this column of low price, low price. Then the two of them will come and meet at this point. The two of them will meet in this area. This one.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And that's your Nash equilibrium. So the meeting point. So that's why you call it the Nash equilibrium. Low price, low price. And the money or the figures there, that is 0, 0. Emmanuel, is that okay now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm okay. Thank you.
Vanessa, now you can explain Auntie Mary's question.
Yeah, I think you just explained it.
I've explained it to him.
Yes, please.
Okay, thank you. Any other question? Oh, I'm going to give you another game. Any other question? John Mark, your hand is up.
Yes, sir. So just to clarify, I get the impression that it's not always about advertisement, right?
Yes.
Because I think the first example you gave us has been some advertisements, and now here it's about prices. Okay. So I was looking for advert in the question before I had to change my mind to to price variation. Okay, thank you.
Yesterday, I told you the different forms of applying the games, adverts, and then all the other ways of doing it.
Sir, I'm a bit confused.
It's good that you're confused. It means you are learning.
Yeah, I'm a bit confused about the dominant strategy. Because if they are both getting 0, how does that make them a dominant strategy? Is it that I don't get it?
Okay, that's fine. Thank you. I'm downloading your friend's works. When I'm finished downloading. Benedetta Della Tamaclo. Then Philomena Lam. Eliano Diopoli Gifty. And then this is what Hannah Alegbe. I've downloaded them. Who else? Emmanuel. Kobna, then you have what? Kobna Ofori Ajay. I'll use them to grade you. Fidelia Fusu Abrifa. Abraham Musa. Abraham. So I've downloaded Anna Namire. Okay. Samuel Osafu. Good. Master Sadawa, who has a question that you said is a bit confused? What's the name, please? I want to help you to understand it. Your name?
Mary.
Auntie Mary, keep your mic on, eh? Joyce, MFR, any issue, your hand is up.
No, please, I just want a clarification, okay?
Okay, that's
For the
fine.
question, I think low, let me get the question and read it, and maybe it will be easier for me. So in the question, we had if you each charge low price, you see low price came first before the high price, but per her table, the high price with the strategies, the high price comes first before the low price. So is it the same way? For instance, when you bring an advertisement, we can bring advertisements last and bring don't advertise first when it comes to the strategies. I just want clarification, or we need to follow what the question asks. Thank you.
Okay, that is fine. The most important thing is to identify the strategies. As to how you arrange them in the table, it doesn't matter. What matters is that it should be the same. For example, you see that here she has high price, charge high price. And then she follows it with charge low price. When you come to rival, it's the same. Charge high price. And then you go here, charge low price. It will make it easier for you to arrange the figures. But if, for example, you have charge high price here, and then this side, you come and put here, charge low price, you may have challenges, even though it's not wrong, you may have challenges arranging the figures. So it doesn't matter how you arrange them in the table. The most important is to identify the strategies and then arrange them accordingly. That's all. So you put the charge high, charge low, charge high, charge low. If you want to put charge low first before you bring charge high, it's also fine. It's all about how you arrange them and then go about the numbers. Yeah. Auntie Mary, let's look at how the dominance. So you are confused why the two of them should have dominant strategies.
Yes, considering that they both get 0-0.
Okay, that's fine. So you you as Auntie Mary, you have two strategies which are charge high price or charge what? Low price. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Good. If you charge high, what are your cash flows? Look in the table and tell me. U is here. if you charge high price, what are the cash flows of you?
$3 or negative $3 or negative 5.
Good. $3 or negative 5. Between $3 and negative 5, which one is the least?
Negative 5.
Good. So you know that at least you get negative what? 5. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
If you charge high price, at least you get what? Negative 5. So you are guaranteed negative 5. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Good. Now, if you charge low price, what are your cash flows?
If I charge low price, my cash flows are $5 or 0.
Good. So between $5 and 0, 0 is lower than 5. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
So at least if you charge low price, you get what?
$5 or 0.
No. At least if you charge low price, what will you get?
0.
Good. You get 0. So you are guaranteed 0. You are guaranteed 0. So if you have a choice between two alternatives, and they tell you that one of them you are guaranteed 0, the other one you are guaranteed negative 5, which one will you choose?
The 0.
Good. Because 0 is greater than what?
Negative 5.
Negative 5. So you say that 0 dominates negative 5 because it's greater than negative 5. And that's why you have a dominant strategy. So long as you dominate it, then it's a dominant item.
Okay.
You know the meaning of dominant?
Okay. Yes.
I mean, even use common English. Don't use this mathematical thing. In common English, what's the meaning of dominant?
Higher.
It means it stands out. When you say something is dominant, so I mean it dominates in your household. How many children do you have?
I have 2.
Which one of them is outgoing, dominant? Like
The elder one.
You see that when it come to a certain thing, like maybe when it comes to, let's say, cooking, helping you at the kitchen, one of them is what? Very active. You want to see what mommy is doing. Mommy, what is it? What can I do? And then the other one to be with daddy at the hall. So if you come to cooking, one of them is all the time dominating in terms of supporting. Do you understand me?
Yes, sir.
So when you say you are dominant, it means you stand out. You are, in terms of that situation, in terms of that, the subject and that discussion, you are the best.
Okay.
So 0 dominate 5. And negative 5. Negative 5. 0 dominate negative 5. And because 0 dominate negative 5, then you say that you are dominant. You have a dominant strategy.
Okay.
Charging what? Low price. Good. Now, this game is a symmetric game. If you look at it, symmetric means that it's a mirror. It's a mirror game. Look at it. You just look at it. Look at this. I'm going to highlight these 2 things for you. Look at this one. I've highlighted this thing. This one. 5 and negative 5. You have seen it.
Yes, sir.
That is for what? This area. If you charge low, you get positive 5.
Yes, sir.
And rival is charging high, so rival will get negative 5.
Yes, sir.
Now look at this side also. You see that is opposite.
Yes, sir.
If rival charges high, rival will get negative. And then and what do you call it? If you charge it high, you will get negative, and then rival will get positive. So it's a mirror. It's a mirror game. And that's how come it's like this. So let's take rival also. Let's identify rival strategy. If rival charges high price, if rival set a high price, rival will make either 3 or negative what? 5. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And that means that he is guaranteed -5 because that's the least. He's guaranteed -5. In the same way, if you set low price for rival, and if rival set low price, you will make either 3, you make either 5 or 0.
Or 0.
So the least is 0. So he's guaranteed the least, which is negative, which is 0. The least is 0. So he's guaranteed the least, which is 0. Now you then compare the two guarantee figures, -5 and then 0. And you see that 0 is better than -5. You say that 0 dominates -5. And therefore, rival also has what? A dominant strategy of charging low price. So that is to say that now the next question, which Vanessa, you did not do it, is this. Let me read the question. That is the E. If the game is repeated, will you connive with your rival to charge higher prices? Before I answer that question, give to your hand is up.
Yes, sir. So, thank you. So I was going to ask, using Vanessa's table, I realized with the Nash equilibrium, she only did for the low price. I don't know if the high price too, because I see 332 at
you see what?
Charge high, the $3. I was thinking that is also an equilibrium.
No. The equilibrium, what you have asked is what you are going to, and the third question, the question that you are going to. But that point, that one, even though it's equilibrium, it is equilibrium under condition. So I'm going to explain it.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Now the equilibrium, the Nash equilibrium is what Vanessa has identified, which is charge low, charge low. That is to say that, please pay attention carefully here. That is to say that if the two parties are independently playing the game, they are making the decisions without being influenced by anybody, then they will go for their dominant strategies. You will choose his dominant strategy. Rival will also choose her dominant strategy. So the two of them will be charging low price, low price. That is to say that if the game is a one-shot game, if the game is what? A one-shot game. You know that one-shot game, you play simultaneously. Simultaneous one-shot game. You are not under the influence of anybody. You don't even know what the other party is doing. You see, just like MP. If this is MP, the two of you throw your legs. You throw your best legs. You see, you choose your best option. You are not under the influence of anybody. That is if it's a one-shot game. So if they played one-shot game, the answer you have on the screen is correct. Vanessa's answer is correct. Now the next question, which is F, says that what about if the game is repeated? If the game is now being repeated, what do you think the guys will do? If you are the one in this, if the two of you are in this game, and now you are going to repeat the game, tell me, you are a rational human being. Tell me, what do you do? Gifty, your hand is up.
Sir, please, it is ethically wrong.
No, it's not ethically wrong. If you are going to repeat the game, if the game is going to be repeated, it's not wrong. It's a repeated game.
Really, how about the competition law? Competitors law.
It's a duopoly. It's a duopoly. It's not a competitive market.
No, hold on. No. Did you even hear the question I asked? The question I asked is this. The question I asked is this. The answers on the screen are correct. If the game is a one shot, one shot means that you play it once. You see. But what about if you are going to repeat this game? What do you think the players will do?
We'll sit together and then agree to charge
a higher cost.
daily.
The two of them will connive to charge high. Can you see it? Who is responding to the questions? The two of them. Fidelia, your hand is up. Any issue?
Sir,
I
didn't get one part.
Which one?
Where it says if you charge different prices, the one charging the higher price loses $5 and the one charging the lower price makes $5. How then do I identify who is charging higher and who is charging lower? That's where my confusion is.
Matakabaya Sandikina.
Why are you speaking tongues?
I'm not getting that part.
Ay. It's a game.
Yeah, please let me attempt to see if you could understand.
Yes, try attempt to answer her for me.
So that's Fidelia, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so you see, they said if you both charge high, there is something you get. That is $3 each. And if you both charge low, you all get zero. Now, when you look at the table, we have for charge high and charge low. So the part that they are talking about, if one person decides to charge low and one, so it means that both scenarios are possible for both players. That is for you and then the rival. So now you see that for you, you have charge high, charge low, and then the rival too has the option to charge high and charge low. We've already been able to identify the high charge giving us the same, which is the $3 each. And then we've also been able to identify the low charge giving us $0 each. Now, in a situation where the rival decides to charge high and you decide to charge low, the rival will lose $5. So when you look at the table, I'm looking at Vanessa's table now. The strategies, you have charge high, and then rival also has charge low. So at that point, you are getting -5, and the rival is getting $5. Please, is this one clear?
Yes. And let me
Madam
add
Fidelia.
to it.
Okay.
No, really, but you can
Auntie Mary, thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Let me add to it. Auntie Fidelia, I want you to have your mic on. Auntie Fidelia.
Yes, sir.
Good. Okay, so you said that your question is the parts where you say that if you charge different prices, the one charging low will make 5, and the one charging high will lose 5. Okay.
Yes, please.
So that quadrant, let me use a Word document so that I can write on it.
Yes, sir.
Well, David, can you see my screen?
Yes, please. I can see your screen.
Let me put it here. I want to take this table there and then edit it. So Vanessa's table is high price.
So can you please start with the low price for me?
Don't worry, it's the same. Yeah, is that Fidelia?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so because you want to understand it, let me do what you want, what pleases you, what will help you to understand. So let me make it low price here, high price here, Then you have low price here, high price. So let me give them names, but these are not necessary. Just that because it's online, that's why I'm giving them these names.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So Vanessa, let Fidelia, you see that it says, hold on. Let me change the font size so that it can fit there. You say that if you each charge low price, you each earn zero profit. Do you agree?
Yes, please.
So low price, where will low price meet? Tell me.
First.
The first quadrant. Thank you. So this is 0, 0. Okay. If you each charge high price, you each earn profit of 3. Where would they meet?
Fourth.
Okay. Then you say that if you charge different prices, the one charging the higher price loses 5. The one charging the lower price makes 5. So if you charge different prices, you see, this place is a different price because this place, you can see that the third place is a place where they charge different prices. And then the second one is a place where they charge different prices. Because you can see that at the third place, whereas rival will be charging high, and whereas you will be charging high, rival will charge what? Low at the third place. Can you see it, madam?
Yes, please.
So it's a place where they charge different prices. You see, then in the second quadrant too, it's a place where they charge different prices. That should say that whereas rival will be charging high price, You will be charging what? Low price. Can you see it?
Yes, sir.
Good. And he says that the one charging the higher price will lose 5. And the one charging the low makes 5. Okay. So in the third quadrant, who is charging high?
Myself. You.
So I'll put it here. I will not clean the third, but I'll just put it there. So negative 5 what? Dollars, like this. And who be charging low?
Rival.
Good. Plus 5, like this. And it's the same thing here. When you go to the second quadrant, who is charging high? Who is charging low? Who is charging low here?
You charging low, the rival charging high.
So here is plus 5. And then this guy is charging high.
Okay.
So that is what? Negative 5. That's how you arrange it.
And I get it, sir.
You've gotten it?
Yes, please.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
And then the question then is this, the E. The E. That's what you are trying to solve. And then I needed to help Fidelia to understand this. If the game is repeated, what do you think will happen? Will you connive? Remember, currently the game is not repeated. The game is a one shot. The answers you see on the board is the outcome of a one-shot game, meaning you are not under any influence. You are making your own decisions independently. You are not under any influence. And if you are not under any influence, you do the right thing. You do your best. You choose your dominant strategy, which is low. But if the game is repeated, what do you think they will do? Look at the figures on the board. If the game is repeated, what do you think the players will do?
Connive to charge high price.
They will connive to charge what?
A higher price.
High price. Look at it. They will connive and move from what? From the nice equilibrium of 0, 0 to what? This place, to the yellow one, to charge high price, high price. The next question I want to ask you is this. Can one person decide to move to the high price? Can one person on his own decide to move to the high price?
Well, sir, please, I think per the question, if one person decides to move to the high price, the person will lose.
Good. The person will lose. The person will lose. So you see, no one can voluntarily, no one can unilaterally, none of the parties can unilaterally change from the dominant strategy of 0, 0. You cannot unilaterally change from your dominant strategy of low price to say you're going to charge price. If you unilaterally change your mind that I will not charge low price, I'm going to charge a high price, and your opponents is charging a low price, you will lose. You will make losses. For example, if you unilaterally decide that you want to change his mind and charge high price at the time that rival is still charging low, then they'll move from the 0, 0 to this side. So you will lose 5. You see? And therefore, you as a player cannot unilaterally change his mind. And it's the same thing for rival. Rival too cannot unilaterally change his mind. So for them to get the 3-3, they need to coordinate their effort. They need to connive. They need to what? coordinate their effort to charge high. To charge high. So without that coordination, without that behind the scene coordination, they cannot achieve the 3-3. And this is where regulators need to what? Keep their eyes, keep their minds on. If you are a regulator in any industry, you should know this. You can't say you are a regulator and you don't have this. You don't understand what is going on in the industry. So you are sitting there and people are doing it in cheating customers. Hannah Alegbe, your hand is up.
Yes, sir. Sir, please, I want to find out why can't the Nash equilibrium be at the 4th quadrant?
It cannot be there. You mean under one shot game?
Same.
Under the one shot game?
Yes, please.
Good. It cannot be there because for the one shot game, you choose your dominant strategy. You choose your best outcome. And we have all been able to identify that the dominant strategy for you is low price. The dominant strategy for rival is also low price. And therefore, they will meet at the 0-0. They cannot be at the 3-3 because the 3-3 is not your dominant strategy. The only way they can be at the 3, which we are now trying to solve, which is a E, the only way they can be at the 4th quadrant to get a 3-3 is if they connive. Madam, you understand it?
Yes, please.
That is, they cannot be at the 3-3 without any undue influence. They cannot be at the 3-3 without being influenced. They can only be at the 3-3 if they have been what? Influenced. Please, you understand me?
Yes, please. So say, if I get you well, before we can identify the Nash equilibrium, we will first have to know the dominant strategy.
Yes.
Before we can identify the Nash
equilibrium.
All right, sir. Thank you.
The Nash equilibrium is a meeting point where the two of you choose your best strategy, choose your dominant strategies. So the dominant strategy for you, I'm saying it again, is low price. The dominant strategy for rival is low price. And therefore they will meet at the green, the 1st quadrant, the green, if they are choosing their dominant strategy. That is, if they are not being influenced. They are playing the game independently on their own. Then they will do their best. They will do what is expected of them. So they will meet at the green, 0-0. Hagar, your hand is up. Hagan.
Thank you, sir. My question now is, you said regulators should keep their eyes on the possibility of such connivance. Under these circumstances, we know that if they do not increase prices, they will make 0. At what point does it become a regulatory issue if the company seeks to exist by making profit?
Master.
Because I don't see why you shouldn't be making profit.
Hey, Master, make the profit
yes,
without cheating. You see, if you connive, you are cheating. You don't know that conniving is a cheat.
We are only 2 in the game.
Oh.
And you are
only 2 in the game. You are only 2 in the game. Hello, Hagar, hold on, Hagar. You are only 2 in the game. It's true. But you are 7 customers. So whom are you going to connive to cheat?
That's what I'm saying. That it sounds bad when you are speaking about it, but on the terrain, when you get there, when your investment is in there, and you need to make your monies back on the terrain. I'm looking at practical issues.
Yes, that is one of the practical issues. We know that people do it. So we are saying the regulators should get knowledge in this area so they will be able to track and do and catch them. That's all. We are not saying people don't do it. Oh. We are saying that they do it. But if you are the one supposed to regulate and be able to catch them and you don't know what they are doing, then how do you catch them? That's the question.
Okay.
We are not saying that people don't do it. Oh. They do it big time. They do it. You are confessing, you have been doing it. Eh? So how do we catch you? What company do you work with?
Yeah.
How do we catch you? How do we catch the people? Because you see, this has negative externalities. When you say negative externalities, it does not benefit society, the end result. It benefits the companies, but it does not benefit society. And that's why they should be what? They should be monitored, and then when they find out, you give them a big fine, a big one. You know that companies in UK and other European countries, listen carefully. This thing is not like if you do it today, they will catch you. No, 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 no. If you do it today, they may not catch you. It takes time. It takes time because the figures will come and then later on regulators will need to do research to dig deeper into it. So if you go to countries like UK, US, and sometimes you read, I will look for some of them and send them to you. You read that this company has been fined. That company has been fined. That one has been, let me give you this example. This is out of politics. I'm not doing politics. I'm not a politician. But you remember the Airbus?
Yes, sir.
That is an example. You see, it took a long time for them to catch, for regulators to find out that that company was getting access to certain market through undue influence. You see, that is it. I saw somebody's hand on the chat room. Unfortunately, it's gone. Any other question other than that we are ending?
Sir, please, I just want to plead that don't use this one to grade us. Give us another one so that we can do it. Because I've realized all my mistakes. So
Who is speaking?
Mary Abina.
But you are the one who was answering the questions.
Yes, that was after I submitted my own work. So I've realized all my mistakes. So if you could give us another one.
Don't worry. The intention is not about the score. The intention is about the understanding.
Madam, it's okay.
Okay. So on the E, Margaret, your hand is up. Auntie Maggie.
I was siding with Abina.
That
Great husband. Because this one, in fact, I'm out of context. Cry.
Okay, Matthew.
You. Thank you.
So on the E, we are saying that the parties or the two players are likely to connive to charge high price. Now, the F, God's will next week, we shall do the F. We need to do some valuation, MPV analysis there. So we shall use the interest rate to perform some valuation on the cash flows. And that is also on the repeated game. on the or on the, what is the name? At a glance, you may say that 3-3 will encourage them to connive. But there's another level of analysis where you need to factor in the interest rate to find out whether indeed, if you take into consideration the cost of funds, will it encourage them to connive? If you take into consideration the fact that there is cost of funds, will it encourage them to connive, or they will change their mind? So that is the F, which we shall do the next time, God willing, when we meet. Those in Kumasi, that's exactly where they have reached. So next week, when the two centers we are meeting, it means that all of you will be on the same level. There's one of you who said yesterday he couldn't join properly. I'm not sure whether what you have been able to follow to some extent about what we have done, or you want one or two clarifications.
Hello, sir. Please, I'm okay. I'm appreciating what we've done so
far. Okay, thank you. Bismarck Obin, your hand is up.
Yes, sir, please. Can you throw light on the E for me? The repeated, if the game is repeated.
Okay, that's fine. On the E, you are saying that, what about if there's a possibility of an undue influence? If there's a possibility of the game being repeated, where somebody can be influenced, where one of the parties can be influenced, do you think they will change their mind from getting 0-0 to getting a different outcome? And you said that yes, it's possible because the 3-3 is better than 0-0. So if there's a possibility of repeating the game, it may lead towards collaboration to connive. The two of them may collaborate to connive, to charge high price. And remember, none of them can unilaterally charge high price. None of them can unilaterally change his mind from low price to high price. So if they want to charge high price, then they need to do what? Connive. They need to coordinate their effort before they can charge the high price. Without coordination, there's no way they can charge high price. Okay. So that is where we say regulators should keep their eyes that there is a possibility that people can connive to do something that may not benefit customers.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Thank you too. I wish you well, my friends. Keep well. And then we shall meet.
Sure. Thank you too, sir.
Yeah.
Thank
Hopefully
you,
next weekend, I hope by next week and before we meet, we might have seen your results, because they are still auditing it, and then I think they are far advanced. So don't be worried. You will see your results. And then also I'll have a chat with your class rep. I have a program next weekend. So if you are not, I will try and see if we can meet earlier, let's say on Thursday and on Friday in the evenings, or after next weekend on Monday and Tuesday. One of these possibilities, because Saturday and Sunday I have a pack program that I want to make time for you to explain the things. I don't want to rush you through gigi. And but if it happens like that, some of you may not understand it. So I'll have a chat with your class rep either Thursday or Friday, Thursday and Fridays, or Monday and then Tuesday. You do it. So you shall now have a sit-down exams and a sit-down class. What's the name? Miss Sam. I'll give you a question, 2 questions, one on game theory, and then one on the regulated pillars. For example, let me ask you, the banking sector cleanup, was it regulatory compliant or it was arbitrary? And then the just ended election at Abilipuma, the real round, was it regulatory compliant or the real round was arbitrary? Because MPP says they're supposed to do 3 polling stations and the EC says they're doing 19. Which is which? So I'll give you questions and then you try your hands on them. And then most importantly, the games, how you apply them to regulatory management. You look at them. Okay, guys, I wish you.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So
You
was it
said
going to do exams or?
I said that the midterm, you will not have a sit-down midterm. You have, I'll give you questions, you solve them, bring them. But the main exam, you do it.
Sir, you were saying that one of the questions will be on regulatory pillars.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Doc, can we have some materials, the slides that you used for the lecture, please?
Yeah, I will send them to you. Kumasi people, after teaching them, I will not be able to send it. They have been sending me WhatsApp upon WhatsApp. Let me see if... Can I remove the thing on the screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay. This Paddyman.
Sir, I've requested for it to Bismarck.
Marty. Bernard and then Musa have downloaded your work. Charlotte have downloaded your work. Let me see. Okay. So I'll forward them to you. Send me your a WhatsApp of your email, class web.
Yes, sir.
I'll send it to you. Okay. I wish you all the best. May our Lord Jesus Christ bless and keep us all. Amen.
Amen.
Bye.
Amen.
Bye.
God bless you too. God bless you too.
Amen.